I'm saying? I got another little mom over here, you feel me? So we sitting in the cut doing our thing, you feel me? Yeah. What's going on, YouTube? Man, it's your boy, man. Over here acting silly with the ladies, man. What's wrong with me? You should know this by now. I've been coming here long enough to know, for you to know that I'm not in my right mind when I come here. You know that.
You come in here all the time.
All the time.
I've never seen you in a right mind.
I've never been in my right mind coming in here.
Here you go.
What's up, YouTube, man? Today I want to talk about something, man, outside of just having fun or whatever. And y'all already know your boy is yeah, you know what I'm saying, representing the city, man. Bear down for all of my Bears fans, you know what I'm saying. Congratulations on the win. Chicago is really standing up right now, man. Chicago is love it. But I do want to go over some stuff that's really important. Today's episode or today's live stream is really going to be bouncing around Black Friday, the aftermath of Black Friday, and watches of YouTube, if you will. YouTubers that are creating a space for watches. So I'm going to have a couple questions, and I would love for you guys to chime in on a lot of stuff, right? So first and foremost, let's get the wrist check out the way. What are you wearing right now? And right now I have on my Zellos black tip dive watch, one of the most phenomenal watches in my collection. And I will say, of all the watches that I own right now, I don't know what, I will place this in my top 20. Let's just say this, because I do have a number of watches. I'll place this in my top 20 best watches that I've ever purchased. And I'll tell you why. Let me take this off real quick, because I'm gonna get into the weeds of today's topic, because we're gonna be talking about these things. What's up, Jay Jones? This watch right here was purchased off of the hype of Zellos. I watched YouTube. I watched a bunch of YouTubers talk about this. I read the comments of people that own Zellos, and then I saw that there's an entire community behind this watch, which I think is phenomenal. But then once I got it, looked at it, and just looking at the finishing, how everything's set up, I can't tell you what watch I had first that had drill lugs on it, but I mean, you really don't care if I get drill lugs on it, but I just thought that, okay, this is interesting because it's talked about so much. The tapering of how the lugs come down, how it fits on the wrist, the fact that it's titanium, and one of the things that I love, and I think a lot of you guys can attest to this. Y'all hear that? I'm talking about no play. Is that right? Okay. The lumen is great on this watch. This thing is powered by a high beat movement, a Miyota 9015. The date is at the very bottom of this watch. Date matching window to how you see how it fumades out, but it just goes along with my Bears gear. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You see that? The bear, boom, bear down, baby. So that's why I wore this watch today, of course. But this is a great watch, functional and everything else. This wasn't created or made by a YouTuber, but I'm curious if there will ever be a YouTuber that does a collaboration with Zellos. And that's what we want to talk about today, man. So we're not gonna go in no particular order, man. I do want to just cover. Let's go over Jody's watches real quick. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with Jody. So if you don't know, Jody has a watch, Just One More Watch. His channel, and I do not have this channel listed at all, but just if you've never heard of it, type in Just One More Watch and you'll get the hello, welcome to Just One More Watch, and he'll go through that whole thing. He has a watch brand called Airbus. Now Airbus, is it 2 years old now or 3? It's 2 or 3 years old. Forgive me, I don't know exactly the date he came out with it, but I do remember he came out was the origin. And the origin based on, I'm gonna get into, hold on, let's type this in real quick, because I have my secondary device. We'll be going through this. We'll be here for about an hour, if you don't mind. I know some of you guys are watching your games and stuff like that. Just one more watch. And I'm going to put in origin. No. Airbus, I'm sorry. There we go, Airbus. I'm gonna go to, oh, Dang, it went. All right, so Airbus. And let's go to his channel real quick. Now, what I know about his watch, I haven't actually put it on, I haven't tried it on, but he gives you an affordable option into Horology, right? In comparison to other watches. And that's what I really want to talk about is how does this watch compare to other brands? Oh, let me get into the chat real quick. Man, God, dogs, a lot of y'all just came in there. What's going on, Watch Addict? Thank you for being here. Jay Jones, Watch Addict. Arab is doing similar stuff to Zellos. Yes, it is. Trap Pudding can mimic anyone. Putin. Oh, okay. Inside, y'all know nothing about that. I own the Airbus Origin GMT myself and love it. It's for the Pelagos FXD GMT vibes, 100%. Okay. Bob Cohen is in the building. What up, Fred? What's happening, man? Welcome in. But what is, okay, so my question is, what does, if you don't mind me, if you just put this in the chat for me, for those that own Airbus and anybody that's just coming in, if you watch this on replay, let me know, do you own any watches from any of the YouTubers, either collaboration or they came out with their own watch, right? So I'm just gonna be throwing some names out there. So I know he has his watch, and I'm talking about Jody. I do remember when he was doing the research on this and he was taking us on this journey, him going overseas to the market to show us where they were making the watches, how they were doing it, because he was very curious and interested that it wasn't a scam. It was getting the best quality for the price he was going to be asking of us, of people. And I don't know, I can't say that I can put myself in his shoes because I don't have a physical product out there for people to actually look and manipulate and touch. So I can't say that I know exactly how he felt, the stresses that he had going into business. But I do know, let's do this too. For those that are new to this, Jody has 349,000 subscribers, 1.3K videos, and he has over 110 million channel views, period. Over 110 million channel views. And what's that's telling me, and what's that's telling us, is he has done enough videos and has inspired enough people, and people can make an opinion of him right now, whether they love or hate him, or they indifferent, they don't care, whatever the case is. Everybody has a opportunity to give an opinion on this guy and what he has, right? So he has reviewed a number of watches. I know he talked about the Tudor brand. He's talked about some high-end watches, but for the most part, he's going to hit the affordable market off the rip. He's going to hit the affordable market, and now he has his own brand, which, again, let's go into what that looks like. Okay, 6 months ago, the hack is back, and that's one of his watches, simply stunning. That's the latest watch. Okay, he has the GMT. I'm trying to find, okay, there. Here, I'm gonna flip this around real quick. That is a short of the Origin. I'm not gonna play. I don't want to play anything to get no copyright strikes and none of that. So it's 2 years old. So 2 years ago, and man, I would get that thing. All right, so this is. Hold on, let me flip it back around. So Jody, it's here. All right. Commercial, of course. They can't decide. Guide. Skip that. Let's skip that. I took my time. I didn't rush. All right, you guys can go and check this out. You can go check that video out if you've never dealt with Origin. Let me get into the chat real quick. What's up, Bob? Hannibal, Watch Junkie. What's up, George? For the money, it's better than my Seiko 5 GMT. I'd rather have an Airbus than Seiko. Seiko holds me with that 5 GMT. I'm switching over. Hannibal said, oh, hold on. What did you say, Hannibal? I'm switching over to custom or commissioned watches and American only watches. Okay, cool. Heck, even that new Teddy Brew collab watch was fire. We'll get into that too. A matter of fact, I'm just gonna make mention to a number of people that have done it. Got a few Rolex coming in I no longer want. I'll give you guys first dibs. Uh-oh. Good short channel. Hooligan gear. Okay. All right. So in the chat, and I love that. Thank you for doing that, because I want people that's coming by. If you're watching this for the first time, I normally go live, and I'll go live pretty much anywhere that I'm welcome and talk. But I want to talk about this because I think it's very important, and I want to add in the factor of Black Friday. I want to add this in because I'm going to talk about something that, you know, yeah, we're gonna get into it. All right, so Jody's watch. Now, I will say, for me not watching it, but I've watched enough of these videos to say I do at one point, well, I would like to get an Airbus in my collection. The thing with that is, I have gotten to the point, I'm not done collecting, but I have gotten to the point where I'm satisfied with what I've collected, because those identify with who I am currently. They meet a need that I have currently, right? And I just watched, who was it? My Timex brethren. He just dropped a video. Man, Tyree dropped a video this morning, Wrist Unwound. And you guys check it out for yourself. But you know, he does hit some topics that makes a lot of sense. And I just saw a video too. Watch Chris did one that, like, it makes a lot of sense, man. Which I highly recommend that you watch those two videos. I don't care what order you go in, but there's some topics. And I'm going to ask this question: what do you think Airbus as a brand will go in the next 10? Will it last another 10 to 15, 20 years? Is that a brand that you guys will get behind? And is that the future of horology? Is that the future of horology? Now, let me add in, because I'm mixed. Bear with me. Black Friday, I consider to be a bust. And that was off of videos that I researched in the past 24 hours. I actually got a chance to get out and look at, I was in, where did I go? To, Best Buy. I went to Best Buy to get some not earbuds. I went and got some headphones, over-the-ear headphones. And I walked in, grabbed them, and walked out. No problem. And I used to be a Black Friday shopper. And at one point in time, Black Friday, the deals were just that. They were phenomenal deals. Now, not so much, not at all. What they did was they just, like, brought it back to the regular price they were at the beginning of the year. The prices have crept up due to tariffs or whatever, and let's keep this watches, right? Let's keep it watches. I'm gonna get to your comment, Watch Addict. I saw you just dropped something. How do you guys feel about the prices? Are you guys staying steady with the prices of watches? Are you gonna continue going forward, or have you decided to opt out and say, hey, I am not going to buy another watch. I'm done. I'm good with the collection I have, because I refuse to go forward with watches. Case in point, I was watching a live stream, and outside of what I'm going to do this, I'm really not going to hit a bunch of channel names on purpose. But Reaching for the Crown is a title that I heard recently, last week, and just generally speaking. And it's a safer bet for people to buy a luxury good like a Rolex. And there was even a comment that I heard on a channel where they talked about, well, Rolex isn't the algorithm is not putting it out as much. It's not talked about as much. YouTube isn't promoting it as much. And I really don't agree with that. I think in the past few days, this week, Omega has shined because of that new Planet Ocean that comes with the territory. But with these rising costs, and I was just talking, I'm sitting here in the restaurant, and I do remember what my meal used to cost a year ago and the year before that. But because of the price of everything going up, scarcity, and scarcity, the cost has deterred me from doing certain things. I will stick to certain brands. Like the food here, I will stick to the food here because they give me the same quality every time I come, the same customer service, and then I get the same rude young lady that's over here to my left. I mean, the wonderful lady that's to my left. Forgot she got to make my food. But her product placement, she's amazing, y'all. Like, I'm just talking.
I'm going to lick the other side of your quesadilla.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's no different.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're like, why is this soggy? I licked all over it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You gonna add more flavor to it? And I'll keep coming back.
You're a sick.
I know. You know this. Let me get into the chat real quick because I don't want this to get away from me. No tax. Tudor is far better. Watch. Kev Cook, what's going on, Kev Cook? I feel bullied. Can you say African American Friday? She even had to laugh at that one. I think Airbus will last because Chinese production has gotten good. That even retail prices for Japanese brands or Swiss micros. Indies like Christopher Ward and Formex seem expensive. Let me stand on this. Hold up. Watch Addict. This is one of my issues, and I shared this with two other collectors. You know who you are. As much as I like Christopher Ward, and I know there's some Christopher Ward fans in here, and guess what? I am a fan of Christopher Ward. I like a number. I think their moon phase in the Bell Contour is my favorite tool of everything else. I like their dive watches. I love the loom. I love the loom blocks. I like what Christopher Ward is doing. In my humble opinion, if I had to compare a brand to Rolex, and we're just going to use Rolex because it's been marketed well, it's been talked about, it is a statement piece, is everything, right? Reach for the crown, right? So we're going to use that. But if I had to take any watch brand that's in comparison to an emotional purchase, to be a part of a community, it will be Christopher Ward. So I'm not taking anything away from that brand at all. You can't. They have some phenomenal people at the helm. However, they raised their prices during this whole tariff thing, right? And the question is, did they have to? And I asked that question about a number of brands. Did they actually have to raise prices on the watches? Could they have maintained it so that they gave a 15% off during this Black Friday? And I don't know if that lasts till tomorrow. I'm not sure. But you got Cyber Monday. So I personally, as a consumer, I did, and as an enthusiast, I really did not appreciate some of the companies. Yimma, that was the company I was trying to think of the other day. Before those, like during that suspension of tariffs, Yimma went up in price. And I said, wait a minute, like the tariffs, like they hadn't hit yet. They hadn't hit, and you got a company that went up already. Yimma was one of those. I was highly disappointed because I like Yimma. But going back to Christopher Ward, I don't think they should have went up. I don't think they had to. They got too many customers. They have so many people buying from them. Very popular company. And I personally, I don't know their operations. As a consumer, the goalpost has been moved. So that 15% they gave on Black Friday just brought the price down to where it was originally. And that was the biggest complaint about this Black Friday over the past 2 years. When you go to your Walmarts, your Targets, your Best Buy, all of these companies, and then you guys will have to research yourself. I'm looking at some videos. I did not link these videos into this live stream. However, I was watching, just type in Black Friday, after Black Friday sales, and you'll see there are a few dozen people. Even TikTok is going crazy with this right now. They're talking about that these brands have gone up and they give you a percentage off just to bring the price back down to the original price. And I have to say that about these watch brands. Cheers, Trap. I appreciate it. Just take San Martin, for example. for an entry-level sports watch, I don't think it gets better. And Sam Martin puts out some great watches, even for those that hate homage, clomage, copies, not fakes, but something that comes close to it. It satisfies an itch for people. It gives you a nice watch for the price, right? If you're looking at it from a consumer base, right? And I'll show you a watch right now. I've shown this before. My 9937OB Pro Diver from Invicta looks just like a Submariner. This watch is Swiss movement in it, inexpensive. Could it be better? Yeah, it could be a Rolex if you want to get any better than that. But there's a number of companies that have done the homage thing. You pick and choose what company you decide to go after. But this was another company. They're always on sale with stuff. So Invicta, so anybody that could have got into an Invicta, you could have got into it. Anybody that could have got into a Glycine, which I've shown this before. Glycine actually had a sale. That was an actual sale. So I will give them that. They had one as low as $3 and some change for a Swiss-made timepiece. Something that has a Salida 200 in it. Something that, you know, just like Watch Chris said, like your watch is going to outlast you. Their watch right now, you are primarily the owner of it right now, but you're just keeping it warm for the next generation. That's it. But what does it cost to own these things? What does it mean to you? Let's get into the luxury, no expense. Yes. Trap, if I see something I like and the price won't hurt me, I'll buy it. Got you. I've started looking at micros made in America. Yeah. Visitor. I always throw that out there. Fletterman Von Reese. That's your right, sir. Your other left. That was on the camera. Stop it. Jay Jones. Oh, who said that to me? Whoever said it. Hannibal. Thanks, Hannibal. I wanted to say something. Once you say you're buying something, he gets fired up. I'm going to try an Invicta, maybe an Aragon too. No, on Invicta, but whatever. Makes you happy. That's a fair comparison. Rolex and CW are totally different price points, but similar marketing hype around them. It is, and that's the thing, is that you can't deny those. And there's only a few companies, I think, right now that have that effect on people. Those, like, Rolex is a given. And right now, I was looking at a, I can't remember, forgive me, I can't remember the video I was watching talking about Omega being in the toilet right now. The way Omega's marketing and the price increases and stuff like that, it's not doing as well. It's not in second place anymore. Cartier has it. But what does that matter if you're not an Omega collector? If you are a fan of YouTube and you like watching your favorite YouTuber talk about watches in general, period, then, I mean, but if you're not buying Omega, so that's just information that you can have, that you can just have a discussion about. But your love may be Casio, you know, and that's a brand that, you know, you can get an affordable Casio all day, every day. That's a fair, okay, I read that. Agreed. Christopher has gotten expensive. They are releasing more expensive, complicated stuff as opposed to their bread and butter, divers and Gattas. Yeah, there has been a widespread conversation on MB&F pieces, Bethune, Arnold & Son. I've been hearing all of these independent brands that these watches. There was one. Oh my gosh, what was it? Crayon. Krayon. I looked at that watch. Those watches started around 140,000. Beautiful watches. I mean, dude, what is that thing? Tell time about like the sunrise or something like that? I have to do some more research. I just looked at it last night. These watches are crazy. These hand-built, just beautiful pieces, and I like that. I think those are necessary to talk about. I was looking at watches with Dennis, and he kind of covered this. And I think in conversation like your Dubai Weeks, your Watches and Wonders, and all these other places that we gravitate towards and talk about and see on YouTube, there's some out of reach watches. There are some museum pieces, if you will, that some of us will never, ever, ever be able to get, or it just don't make sense because shoot, I'm sitting here looking at watches that cost 3 times more than my current house. 3 times, like, and then you think about the watches that's going on auction, that's like 5 times more than my house. 8 times more. I'm like, yo, that's wild. To think that something that can fit in a corner of my crib, like a portion of my house, and get lost in. I couldn't, I mean, bro, I couldn't even sell my house to put a down payment on some of these watches, man, which is crazy. China economically extremely fragile. It's quite possible Chinese made will get cheaper in future. Studio Underdog have a bit of that hype marketing stuff about them also. That's another one. What's up, True? Studio Underdog had a whole event last year or early this year? I think it was earlier this year. They had an event, was phenomenal, was crazy. People go crazy. They have a whole community behind them. A whole community. All right, so let me read some more comments and then I'm gonna talk about some others. Robert Wood, what's going on, baby? Howdy. I was highly interested in the RAND, but they went up due to tariffs on the fact that Mr. Wonderful handled them on 10. And okay, so Chris, that happened to a number of watches, man. And you know what? Let's say this, because I wasn't even gonna talk about that. But I want to bring that up. I think this is a valid point. I think everybody, or there's a number of people, will love to see your watch on somebody that you are inspired by, or somebody that you respect because of what. And Mr. Wonderful, love or hate him, the man is made of money, right? The man is making business deal. He has, in his time, has rubbed elbows with some of the most phenomenal people, but outside of that, he has like cemented his legacy, right? And then when he talks about a watch, if you own a watch that he has, you can say, hey, well, if you wear a red strap or red band, like that's a reference towards Mr. Wonderful. Even wearing 2 watches, some people will reference him, which I would reference Mark from Long Island first over him, but that's neither here nor there. The point I'm making is this man is, in Teddy too, phenomenal. 2 huge powerhouses, especially when it comes to social media. And anything that they touch right now turns to gold. And you best believe that those watches are going to sell out. And the demand for those watches I don't care if it's for a month, the demand is high, and that puts these watches at a different price point. So that was one of the questions. How far are you willing to go as a watch collector following certain brands? Would you continue going towards this brand even though the price of stuff is going up? Now, I was talking to a young lady earlier, and she shared with me that, you know, the cost of living is going up, so Christmas is still going to happen, but there's going to be less of Christmas, if you understand, if you follow. And I get that because, like, fuel, energy, and this is stuff we don't talk about. We don't get into politics too much. There's some people that on their channels, they will touch, they'll get into it, they'll even get to the thick of it. And it's like a battle back and forth. But like reality is cost, or your job is not, in some cases, not paying you more. Some people have lost their jobs, so they're on unemployment. There were a number of people that just went back to work. And I know a few people that actually they work for the government, just went back to work. So they went 43 days without a paycheck. But they still won. So with that, some people may be in a position where they can't continue to buy. And if they wanted to just get that dopamine hit, Casio, Timex, those are inexpensive. Shoot, Casio, I think, gave the biggest, or no, what's it? No, Timex. Timex gave one of the biggest discounts during Black Friday. And that, even if they went up on their prices a little bit, you still got a bigger discount. It didn't put it back to a regular price, which I saw that with some watch companies. 10 to 15% or 15% in general, just put a watch back to where it was originally when this year started. Duxal is a hidden gem. Duxal, yes, Duxal was pretty dope. What's up, DK? Agreed, but all China has to do is collect, as U.S. is debt. They hold, Japan holds even more. I was highly interested. Okay, I read that. Grubel Forza, yeah. All of those watches, Chrono Swiss is expensive, but they dope though. They're super dope. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, I thought the music settings. Huh.
What, boy?
You know what I'm saying? They can hear you. You talk like, are you talking to me like that? Wow, y'all see the customer service I'm receiving in here? It's crazy. She's gonna hurt you.
I'm here on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Wednesdays and Thursdays, what, you not here?
Right.
Wow.
You'll get the best service.
No, I want y'all to come. Dream watches. My dream watch, Aqua Terra or Laureato. Laureato's a dope. Fred, you man, I like that. I don't want less. Trap and Skylar just need to pony up and buy me a hand heart and avoid it. Okay. Again, Aragon has some good Black Fridays. And that's a company that most definitely, and you guys would be surprised, but like, as far as collaborations, and I'm gonna get into that right now, Aragon collaborated with a few people back in the day, other watch companies. Wait a minute, what's the guy? R2 that does the, I can't remember the guy's name, but it's like the R2 watch company. I've seen them at a couple of Minutes an Hour shows, and they do the Vostok Europe. That guy that's over that, I don't know if he's CEO or president or whatever, but like Wing actually did a collaboration with him back in the day. I actually have one of those watches too. I haven't shown. I'm going to show him my upcoming State of the Collection. My dream watches. Yeah, hide the money, y'all. Ben 10's in the house. Ben 10 in the building. 160, Ben. Yep, I bought an Islander. Where I live at too, like houses, like when I got my house 8 years ago, the housing market was lovely. It's actually affordable to live here in comparison to other states, man. You go out to California or out west with the house that I got, oh yeah, you're gonna pay some, you're gonna pay out your eyeballs. That's why I like where I'm at. Just bought an Islander collab with Spinnaker, the chronograph version, VK73 mega quartz from 127. That was a good deal. Which brings me to like, so all right, let's do this real quick. Urban Gentry collab with Handheart. And I know we have I know at least one Handheart fan in the chat. Do we have any Handheart fans in the chat? This is perfect. Hold on, perfect. That is his Handheart brings back a Type 20. Yeah. Look at that stunning guy there. I can't speak his language, so I'm not even going to try to mimic. Because, you know, he gets hype about a watch. He gets to talk in his native tongue. That got 35,000 views, and you're talking about a man that has well over 500,000 subscribers, 593,000 subscribers, 1,000 videos, and he has 160 million channel views total. So again, and he will tell you that he works with other companies in either collabs or working on design or whatever else it is that he does behind the scenes. But he has been a YouTuber that people have respected, some love or hate. And I'm going to say this about him, Jody. You put them in whatever place, because you, as the consumer, as the viewers, you place them wherever it is that you want to place them. But one thing you can't deny from either one of these gentlemen that I just said, as YouTubers, you can't deny their presence here. You can't. 160 million views. And with Jody, what was I saying? 110 million channel views. he has inspired so many different people. Both of these guys have inspired, but like, where does that take us? Because like now, I think that puts us in a different genre of watches, because you have your uber luxury, you got your luxury pieces, you have your affordable. I'm not even gonna cover AliExpress pieces, because you know, like when you say AliExpress, that hits you with the Pagani, they hit you with the San Martins, Addie's Dive, Baltony, all of these different. I guess individually you can call them a micro brand, but like they've been grouped, and plus you got other channels that's their thing. There's a lot of people, man. My Dude Watch, Watching James, you know, Merely on Time. All these different people will cover those watches. But I think honestly, hold up, if we did put this in this conversation, those watches, those are viable pieces. Those are viable avenues for people that are hurting for, like, I want to buy a watch, and I see something that looks like a watch that I want, like your Panerais and your Rolexes, your Omegas. Which somebody mentioned, Duxal makes a good watch. Duxal does a Omega homage without the helium escape valve, whatever you call it. And it's a 42 millimeter. I think it's like 15 thick. Has an NH35 in it. I saw one of those in person. Great looking watch. It's an amazing watch. Let me get into the chat real quick. I just bought an Islander. As an economist, I follow this quite closely. America has good cause to be confident. Thank you. Yeah, in Georgia, I got my sister a house for 110. It's worth 150. Just 1 year. Wow. Yeah, Heart fan. Okay, TGV did a great job with that watch. Subtle excellence. I don't think China's debt portion of U.S. debt collecting interest is sustainable compared to their real estate crisis. Julie Caesar, thank you for being here. Hail Caesar. Junie, interesting perspective. Thanks, Hannibal Trap. Just wanted to say that better be a sayers. Oh, bro, man, come on, man. Walter Payton all day, baby. Let's go. Sweetness all day. Eric Mack, do you see any used hand hearts for sale in U.S.? Hot take, the Brew Teddy is meh. Hey, I am, you know what I'm saying?
Is it a super chat?
No, super chat's gonna be like, if get the balance, you feel me? Okay, so Ben 10, he's let's sit where Ben 10 is. Matter of fact, let's do this real quick, because I'm into hot takes. Let's replace the pen. We're gonna pin his on. We're 38 minutes in. I think we're having a pretty good conversation about this. You guys are chiming in. What do you guys think about that? Ben 10 said that the collaboration between Teddy, Mr. YouTube himself, and Brewmetric, Jonathan, is meh. Now, I got a chance to get over there, and I do like the Brewmetric look. I do like it. I like it. There's one piece that, you know, honestly, if I can get my hands on it, I don't even know the name of it, but it's not the traditional Brewmetric, and I think it's a limited piece. Really nice. I think it's 38 by 41 millimeters, because y'all know how it got the, you know. I like Brew's design, and I think he actually has some automatic pieces too, but I like Brew's design. I thought that the Teddy and the Brewmetric piece was pretty dope, especially for the price in this economy right now. And is that where we going though? That's the $1 million question. So now we've talked about Jody from Just One Watch, right? TGV with his collaboration. And you know he's done a collab with Mark, so we're gonna add Mark to that thing too. And then now we have Teddy. So with that being said, I'm gonna add one more. Kieran from Top Tier Ticker, his watch comes out tomorrow, and I've seen the video he dropped that if you email him, I don't know if that offer still stands, but if you do the email thing, right? If you follow that link that he gave, and email him, he'll give you a sneak peek. So there's some people that know what the watch look like, and he said it's gonna be a dress watch. Something that's not on the market, and I'm curious. I can't wait. I didn't do the whole email thing. I don't even look at emails like that too much. It's safe. Teddy is safe. Boring guy. Sometimes safe is good, bro. Boring is amazing. I used to say that when I was in Iraq, man. Boring is good. Because I'd much rather have a boring day than to have to respond to a firefight or something. A few come 24 time to time. Price. Blue dials are always safe. I agree with Ben 10. The brew is mad. Uh-oh. Julius Caesar raw. Hey, bro. Check this out. I got this in Georgia like 10 years ago. Little bit over 10 years, maybe 11, but I bought this. It was at the NFL shop down in Georgia at they mall. It was on sale for $34. And it's an official NFL jacket. It's official. I got this out the NFL shop. I was like, yo, are you serious? Grab that thing. Quit playing with me. Someone please check on Skylar. Brew's getting heat over here. Yes, and Walter Payton, Letterman is extra fire. Yeah, man, my kids actually bought me this jersey. If you do a collab trap, I'll buy one. Whoo! Man, I would love to do a collab, man. I you know what's crazy? I thought about that. I would like to do a collab with Islander, man. I think Mark, his watches. I'm such a fan of Islander watches. I'm a huge fan of Islander. I ain't gonna hold you. I like them. I was gonna do a separate video on this. I don't know if I will, but you guys let me know. But watches that aren't talked about, like Microbrands, because the thing about it, even with this, just keep it in comparison to, you know, YouTubers just coming out with stuff. I'm gonna add another name out there when it comes to collabs. Random Rob has collabed with a number of watch companies, and I know that they're doing something with Christopher Ward, or trying to at least get some more people to come on there. Be 25 watches. I don't know if that's a collab or not. I know it's an orange dial. I know orange is his color. But he has collabed with some companies in the past. So he has a number of watches out there. And I think he has one with Borealis. That's another company that you don't hear as much. Now, Borealis at one point had some controversy between two different content creators. They were rating this, and I think that was probably one of the funniest beefs between other content creators when it came to that thing. If you guys remember that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I thought it was a funny beef that was going back and forth. But yeah, Borealis had two people that I know that didn't care for the way they did business. But I actually got a chance to look at a Borealis, had it in hand and looked at it. I think Borealis, and I saw Rob had his. Borealis does a great job for the price. And you're talking about, you can get into Borealis with a high beat Miyota movement under $500 right now, without a Black Friday sale. Now, they do have watches that's over the $600 mark, and then a lot of the other watches are sold out. So another Boulder is another watch company that I don't hear about. Boulder at one point was like talked about so much, and then I don't see it anymore. Ugly Watch Company was another one that 2 years ago that got a little, you know, because they were sending out. But I think that if they're not being sent out, if YouTubers aren't receiving them, I feel like they're not going to be talked about. I don't think that's like some of these companies. I don't think people will spend time on buying it and then reviewing it and be like, hey, I think this watch is amazing. Like, I still talk about Swiss Watch Company. I think Swiss Watch Company, hands down, is a great watch. This thing is built like brick house, man. Do I have one? Oh, I have a watch company that's not talked about that often, and they be having their own little events out in Cincinnati. I've shown this before. Y'all seen this watch. This is another. I would love to do a collab with them. the Arco Deco style, I would love. So Cincinnati Watch Company, I'm gonna just throw that out there. Trap would love to do a collaboration. And I'm just like this, man. I don't want to do a collab with a watch company that's going to break the bank. Something that's going to be fair for people, and something that will last the time of tell, or test of time. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know what it is. Let me get to the chat. Seeing one online. Okay, I missed it. I love the Bears logo. Fire. Thank you, bro. He said, look like the Bears logo when you bench press it. That's crazy. About could do an Invicta watch trap. Hey, so I'm going to say this. Some years back, Ryan Johnson posted when he was with Shop HQ and Invicta Real Heavy. He would post, and I can date this back to 2019 is when I sent my official first entry on what I would like to see in watches, and I sent a couple of my thoughts on what I think a watch should look like. I described it to a T, what I would love to see, and there are so many different elements. And I remember in 2021, I believe it was, I received an email. And it was like, hey, some of your ideas are being looked at. And what happened was some of those ideas actually came out, so when you look at the character watches, some of those ideas I had, boom, they're there, right? I will never get credit for it. Invicta can deny it all day, which they will, and they have. Some of the watches that people enjoy today, I'm looking at it as a whole, those are my ideas. And they only did one collaboration with a customer, and it was a skull watch, and that was in 2018, I believe. After that, nope. And there's another watch that they have out right now that was a complete idea of another collector, but they gave him a watch, but like they never put it out that hey, this fan of the brand actually came up with the idea, and we just put it together. TWA, Trap Watch Authority. Ha! Okay, guys, I'm gone. Wife. All right, Jay Jones. Stay dangerous, Jay Jones. Don't cheat your way out of this trap. You got to put some VVS diamonds in your watch collab. Hey, that would be dope, bro. Hey, man. Ben, because you said that, when I was working at K Jewelers, and I was taking my diamond training and stuff like that, jewel training, gemstone training, brother. The VVS diamonds are so crazy. They are so legit, man. When you look through the loop at that thing, oh my gosh, you talking about straight perfection. Yes, yeah. A nice, clear diamond in a watch, man. 4-prong set. On the bezel, man. Oh my gosh, man. And don't pave that thing, bro. Don't have a pop. That would be crazy. Let me ask you guys this just quick question. What do you guys think about diamonds in dive watches? Honest opinion. I just want to ask you honest opinion. What do you think? Do you think they're necessary? Do you think they should be there, or no? And I just asked because I know I was looking at a Doxa that had lab created gemstones in it, and I believe an Oris with lab stones in it. And I actually have an Invicta diver that has diamonds in it. And of course, that thing is not gonna go in water, but I really thought about that thing. I'm like, man, I think the diamonds would be well suited in like a real nice dress piece, man, or a sports piece. I think that'd just be like, I got an idea, man. I got some. I'm gonna tell you this. I got my notebook, and this is the oldest notebook I have. I got from when I graduated college, and it has everything in it. Got my drawings, It has ideas. It has show ideas in it. Product line that I'm working on. It has those renderings. I can't show y'all that because I've already had a number of my ideas taken and used, and I'm sitting there looking at it. They exist right now, and I'm like, that's what I get for showing off, showing stuff to people. But that's neither here nor there. Water under the bridge. Let me get Event Choice in the building. What's happening? What's going on, man? Suppressive, man. Welcome in. He's using Kokomo Watch Company to design and make his superior watch. The wife has been reading a lot of gothic romance horror.
Long 9 months. Nobody needs to be, you know, I'll save it for later.
Okay. I'm so proud of you, my son. He's taken to reading a lot recently, but he's always losing his place. He asked me for a bookmark, and I started bawling. Can't believe he still doesn't know my name is. That joke's oppressive. Oh, I was on the train to work. The conductor told me he had to charge me extra for telling dad jokes. I told him that's not fair. F-A-R-E. Oh my gosh. I'm revising my watch game. I have 2 watches that I had for years ago, and I need to update. Need a work watch, dressy watch, swag watch, and a wild card watch. Yeah, I like that. I like that. But based on, you know what? Let me ask you this. Based on when you bought your watches, the prices have, I don't know what the last watch you bought, but I guarantee you that the prices have gone up since the last time that you purchased your watch, because they all have. Citizen has gone up. There's a number of people that have gone up. And Tanya, I know this. You've told me before some of the watches that you're interested in, but knowing that there are microbrands, and I get this. I'm gonna say this. There's some people that watch the channel that you guys don't know what a microbrand is, or web-based brand, or independent. These are non-Rolex, and I use Rolex as a place marker because for the most part, everybody know Rolex. Some people know Omega, some know Cartier. There's people that know Panerai, you know, like, well, if you get into the thick of it, you know, shoot, I got a relative that didn't know what AP was. Right? And for me, I'm like, how do you not know? But then I'm like, I just can't keep assuming that people know all these different watch brands. And some of these watches are not known because they're in a price bracket that is outside of somebody's financial responsibility or reality, if you will. He said, throw those dad jokes in the bin, boo. Dracula sucks. Deep waters, no diamonds. Deep pockets, diamonds. Okay. By the way, I'm seeing from yeah. Which brand will come with something fresh, bro? I could be wrong, but I just think, like, depending on where the market goes, bro. Micro brands in anything that's under $1,000 will become the most sought after thing, right? So I mean, I think this gives a opportunity to Soul is killing the game too right now. They've been killing the game. Going based on that Morgan Stanley report, man, like they're in the top 10, them and Hamilton in the top 10, and Hamilton has been constant with their design, the same design. And I think their better release this year was the what do you call that? The one with the power reserve. Oh, that's another one. Hamilton. Yo, can your boy get down? Like we can keep the same watch, right? Keep the same watch with the power reserve. Let's change the dial a little bit. Let's get the dial a little flare, little yeah. Let's give it something a little different outside of what y'all normally do. That's if I did a Hamilton collab, quit playing with me, man. Oh my gosh, that'll give me a nosebleed, bro. Oh, I love Hamilton. Hamilton is it, man. Call it boring, call it what you want, man. But Hamilton is it. I think Baguette diamonds indices are quite elegant, but not feminine. Okay, I like baguettes. Something fresh. Ben 10. I like that comment. I was listening to a blog to watch. I just mentioned this a few days ago. Are there too many new watches? Are there too many new watches? And I didn't bring out anything crazy, man. I got 3 watches with me, plus this Zelos wrist check too, because some of y'all just came in there. What y'all rocking today? Zelos. And I have these pieces. I got my Invicta Pro Diver. I have my Glycine Airman right here. And my Cincinnati watch company. It's called the Cincinnatus. All of which I dig every last one of those watches. I like every last one of them. Diamonds are a woman's best friend, bro. But I'm not a fan of regular diamond indices. 2026 Tudor Panerai Brigade Orange GLC Gold was definitely grant attention. Why couldn't the produce manager make it work? He could dive, but he didn't avocado. Whew. Man, by natural diamonds, almost all synthetic diamonds is made in China. Do you think you're gonna push your man Hannibal? Nostradamus. What did the skillet eat on his birthday? Pancakes. Ba-doom. Here all day, baby. I don't expect anything from any of these brands. I think Rolex might do something interesting. I don't know, man. I was just watching a channel where the guy was talking about the GPHG, LMNOQ, TRASV, and all that stuff. What they call it, the awards, the Grammys for watches, is pay to play. Somebody just dropped, I don't know if you guys saw that, but somebody just dropped the information. The same dude that dropped information on the cost of a Rolex in comparison to what you pay. It's very interesting, the content that we are going. Now, lastly, I want to say this because we're going to land this plane here in a second. I want to know, do you think with all the YouTubers that are making watches right now, from the Mad Watch Collector has a watch coming out, Kieran Jury from the Time Teller has a watch coming out, or that's out now, do you think these watches are worth your time? Will they replace some of the big names? Like, so if you were looking to get an Oris, but you saying, hey, Oris prices are going up, I don't feel like doing it. Your hand hearts, you're like, I really want a hand heart, but the prices are outlandish. Who is it? Fortis. Fortis just announced last week or beginning of this week, that their prices are going up. So some of those watches that you may want, the goalpost is moving yet again. And will there be an end to the increased pricing? We don't know what next year is going to bring. And I've talked to this to a few collectors. Rolex sets the standard. So like we're seeing, what is Rolex going to do? If they don't come out with anything new, or if they kind of set the tone at something basic, I don't know. Are they feeling like, how much more will they go up? Are people still buying it, or are people just checking out? So yeah, which YouTubers made watches that are worth the money, that you think is worth the money? And will they, this is a new genre. Because y'all, we literally watched in 1 week, several YouTubers come out with new watches. Like they went from, these guys have been the reviewers and have been your entertainment, they have been your horologists, if you will, for years. And now they have their own watches. So that's a whole new genre. I think it's interesting. Because I share this platform with some of the greats, you call them. It is interesting watching these guys come out with stuff. Are the ladies gonna come up? Are there any ladies with any watches coming out? Or have come out? I'm not sure. I don't think if it is, please put it in the chat because I'm unaware if they have. But would they be next? Will 2026 showcase a plethora of YouTubers? Who's next? What YouTuber that's not been mentioned? Who's coming? I wouldn't be surprised if Skylar came out with a watch next year. Skylar's probably like, yo, bro, I got a watch coming out next year. Ixnay on the watch, man. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Longines, I think Longines is top 10, not Hamilton. I'm sorry. You are right. You're right. It's not. It's just Tissot. Tissot is in the top 10. It was Longines. I'm tripping. You're right. Thank you for correcting me. Design Atelier watch. Once he makes his necessary improvements, that watch will take off. I think he did good out there for Dubai Watch Week, especially CW. They are just giving us chunky Brigade and Armstrong like watches. They not slick. What's up, Vinny? I left field ones. From what I, yeah. I've got the Ducks on Henry, which is Omega 300 homage. It's cool. Okay, that's Robert Wood. Rob, I will take your word for it. I do appreciate your expertise on watches. I think you're very valid, man. I can make jokes about this stuff, but like honestly, I do respect how you approach watches. I do, man, like big time. I dang near bought it Maurice Lacroix because that sucker was like $170, I think it was, on Joma Shop. It was yellow. I almost bought it. Oh my gosh. I was that close, man. But I bought a bunch of straps though instead. I bought a number of straps for my watches because I really don't want to go forward buying a bunch of watches anymore. I'll share that with you guys in the upcoming video. This year is done. Of course, we only got a month left in this year, but like, even coming out for next year, I'm like, I don't want to jump into a new watch that's been talked about because I know the YouTubers, all you guys, the content creators, you're going to come out with a new watch, which that's your bread and butter. I get it. But I don't want to mess with nothing new because there's some watches that I've yet to get that's been out for years and stuff that I'm still learning about. If you have kids, grandkids, look at sheer watches. Absolutely stunning for a child watch. What time is it? That's why I like vintage more interesting. Several microbrands are looking to vintage watches, including from the designs. The enthusiasts want to hate on Rolex. Robert Wood he said he want to see. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Ain't no gentleman over here. Just go over that part. Continue. Don't do too much.
Don't interrupt the bounce because we got a super chat. You know what I'm saying? Yo, thank you for the super chat.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did. I got your attention for the super chat.
You only got it because I mentioned it and they heard it.
You did. You mentioned it. We got a super chat.
Look, I got to watch too.
You got to watch? Ooh.
Yeah. Shark tail. That's what we're calling
A
this.
shark tail?
The shark tail. Exclusive.
Baby shark, do.
No, not baby shark. Shark tail.
It's still baby shark.
You're too old for baby shark.
Are we?
Yeah.
Your baby that's coming out is going to be just right for shark. Not shark tail, but baby shark.
I got a 7-year-old. He is not fucking with baby shark.
Really?
Absolutely not. He's
Baby
grown.
shark? Who don't mess with baby shark?
A 7-year-old boy.
Okay. Well, excuse me.
He's a grown man. He make his
I
own
think,
walk.
and listen,
He's not watching baby shark.
Guarantee you, if he was 2 years old, your child would not mess with baby shark.
He like baby shark. Don't do too much, okay?
I'm sorry, my bad. Almost died just now, y'all. Almost died. Oh my gosh. I gotta get my heart together. Kid watches, boo. Kids don't care about that. Hey, we got a teacher, man. Like, Rolex will only add new colors and put that new movement in another model. Man, please, getting your kids to a watch, depending on your age, is like getting your kids those Jordans that you liked as a kid. They don't care about nothing. Every day is a Microbrand is born. Every day. Every day. Yes, you're correct. I want my grandkids to learn how to read a watch clock. Yeah, I have a Casio databank, 1980s retro. Yeah. Ooh, snap. It's wishful ignorance. Let me hold some cash. Push it, man.
That is not kind of supposing.
Plus, that 100 trap. Ben is bullying me again. Oh, man. Play kind, play nice in the chat. I agree. Design Atelier is showing some good potential early on. A great start. And that's another one. I think he's on to something, man. There are some special car pieces that underrated. Very underrated because you don't hear about it. Ben 10 running back with the like I got hydraulics. We got to do another super chat. Super chat. And it's funny. Rob was like, man, man. So I got a gal here. They said like I'm having an aneurysm or whatnot. Who is this? Hey man, one of your own didn't check the live and he just called me. I asked Ristful for some money and he disappeared. Reminds me of my dad. He said I asked dude for money. He disappeared like my dad.
You're like, no.
That's funny. I'm sorry. Wow. I wasn't ready. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's about to kill me. Hey, I'm about to end this live, man. I can't, bro. That was wild. Oh man. Oh my gosh, man. Hold up. Wow. All right, so Fade to Black. 2181. What's going on? Welcome in. There's some special moments to call. Read that. See, independent, right? So technically, they are copying other independents and making them affordable. Okay. Don't talk about my dad. He sucks. Oh, wow. He went for milk. Wow. Good day. All right, so this is a conversation that I want to continue having in the future. I'm actually going to be sending this information out to a couple of other YouTubers, and I would like to revisit this conversation with other people involved because I want to know what their take on this is. Are YouTubers entering the watch market the new way we absorb horology? And of course, man, you'd already know when a brand drops a new watch. If Cartier comes out with a new watch in the first quarter of next year, it's going to be talked about. We don't know if it's going to be purchased, but it's definitely going to be talked about. But what is going to be the viable choice going forward? What's going to win the day? What are we going to see? Now, that's the other thing too. Are we going to start seeing these people come up to wind-ups? You know, will Karen go to a wind-up with his watch? Or will he just keep it? Because I don't know if he's overseas or not. Is he overseas? I don't know exactly where he's located. I want to say he's overseas. But will we start seeing, because I know Jody went to Wind Up New York, and I'm gonna have to go to the Wind Up New York because I believe that's where mostly everybody comes to that has a watch, because I own a watch company. Because gosh, what was it? How much? It was over 100 vendors there. I heard it was like 130 different vendors on average in New York. I need to find me a dad like that. Wow. Just kidding. My dad left me with a whole heap of money. I love that. What's up, Ristful? I'm broke. Currently working on busted alternator. Uh-oh. Hey, man, just throw the alternator away. Throw the whole car away and buy another one. The test tube was 18 karat. Test tube, baby. Wow. Wow. This has been a very interesting ending to the live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching today. I appreciate all of the comments. You guys gave me some stuff to actually research some more of, and I will be reaching out to some other YouTubers to get some insight, and hopefully we can get to a point where all of us can get on screen and just kind of talk about this thing. Trap, you're go to one for doing a stream like this long. Nobody else in the watch space doing it like this. Hey, man, I appreciate you, bro. I love doing this, man. Absolutely love doing this. Run it back. You came back just for the super chat. Super chat. Your baby doing it too. Her baby bouncing. I know. You hear the love I get in here? I absolutely love coming to this place, man. Got some of the best food. I love the love that I get out of this spot, and I appreciate you guys for what you do. We salute you, Trap. Thank you. I appreciate it. We enjoy it too, Trap. Man, this is it for me, y'all. This is it for me, man. I really enjoy. I will be able to share some other stuff that I'm working on, man, in the first of the year. Yo, I am excited about something I got in this notebook. So just know that there's another avenue coming to Trapvision 3D's live streams. And yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited, and I can't say it's not a watch. I'm not making a watch. I mean, I'm working on something, but that's not what's coming. We'll see. I want to see how the industry go, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we really working some stuff. So yeah, appreciate y'all, man. And y'all already know what I say in every show, man. Until the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed, my peoples.
Like me and Charlie together and that, her mom